The Sky Festival, a spectacle held once a century, was about to begin. Joni, a young griffin with a heart full of dreams, yearned to participate, but entry wasn't easy. 3 trials awaited those who dared to join the winged rivalry. His friend Rami, a wise old raven, offered his support. The first challenge tested strength. Joni, despite his youth, soared through the air, carrying a massive stone statue of the sky god. He struggled, his wings aching. But with a final burst of determination, he deposited the statue safely. The crowd cheered. Their voice is a wave of sound that washed over him. Next came a test of speed and agility. A treacherous race around the whispering peaks, filled with jagged rocks and unpredictable wind currents. Rami perched on Joni's back, guided him expertly, his sharp eyes spotting paths others missed. They finished neck and neck with another griffin, but Joni's precise landing secured his place. The final challenge was whispered in hushed tones. The labyrinth of winds, a dark and dangerous cave, notorious for its unpredictable gusts and intricate puzzles. Fear threatened to overwhelm Joni, but Rami's calm voice reassured him. The puzzles are not merely tests of strength or speed, Joni, Rami croaked, but of mind. Observe, deduce and solve inside the cave. Darkness pressed and the wind howled, tossing them about like leaves in a storm. But Rami's intelligence shone. He deciphered ancient glyphs etched into the cave walls, revealing the solutions to the puzzles that blocked their path. Joni, meanwhile, navigated the treacherous currents, his courage unwavering. Together, they solved each riddle. Their teamwork, a powerful force against the cave's challenges. They navigated hidden passages, dodged treacherous updrafts, and finally emerged into the brilliant sunlight. Victorious, the crowd erupted in thunderous applause. Joni and Rami had proven themselves worthy. They were welcomed into the heart of the Sky Festival, their names added to the legend, a testament to their bravery, intelligence, and unbreakable friendship. As Joni took flight amidst the other winged creatures, he knew this was just the beginning of their adventures. Rami, a small boy with eyes full of wonder, watched Joni soar through the sky on her bright red kite. He longed to fly, to feel the wind beneath him, to see the world from above. Joni, with a mischievous grin, would tease him. Only those with magic can truly fly. Rami, this fueled Rami's determination. One day, while exploring the old, whispering woods behind his house, he stumbled upon a hidden cottage. An old wizard with a long, white beard sat stirring a bubbling cauldron. Hesitantly, Rami asked about flying. The wizard chuckled, a deep rumbling sound like distant thunder. "I have a potion," he said, producing a small shimmering vial, "but it's unpredictable and it can only be used once." Rami, his heart pounding with excitement and a touch of fear, accepted the potion back home. Under the watchful eye of the setting sun, Rami uncorked the vial. The liquid shimmered with an ethereal glow before he drank it. Instead of the soaring flight he'd imagined, a strange lightness filled him. He felt himself lifting from the ground, not upwards but outwards, floating uncontrollably like a dandelion seed caught in a gentle breeze. Panic seized him as he drifted over his house, then over the trees, the wind playfully tugging him this way and that. He cried out for help. Joni, seeing his plight from her bedroom window, immediately grabbed her kite string. With practiced skill, she guided the kite towards Rami. Looping the string around him, he was tethered, his wild float becoming a controlled drift. Joni, with her quick thinking and steady hand, helped Rami navigate the wind currents, guiding him down safely. The old wizard's potion wore off. Just as they reached the ground, Rami, breathless but safe, looked at Joni with gratitude. He hadn't flown in the way he'd originally imagined, but he had learned to control his newfound ability, a magical float that no kite could ever replicate. He still longed to soar like a bird, but now he understood that even unpredictable magic could be mastered with a little help from a friend. High above the village of Skyreach, nestled amongst the swirling peaks of the Cloud Mountains, lay a legendary treasure. Whispers spoke of a glittering hoard, guarded by treacherous winds and cunning creatures. Joni, a spirited young woman known for her climbing skills, and Rami, a resourceful inventor with a knack for gadgets, decided to seek their fortune. Armed with Rami's wind-resistant kite and Joni's unwavering determination, they embarked on their perilous journey. Their ascent was fraught with challenges. The wind howled, whipping their kite into dizzying spirals, threatening to send them plummeting into the abyss. Below Rami's ingenious contraption, a series of interconnected wind vanes and counterweights helped them navigate the treacherous air currents. Weaving through the ever-shifting mazes of wind, they encountered breathtaking vistas, cloudscapes painted in hues of rose and gold, and terrifying moments when the wind threatened to tear their kite apart. Suddenly, a flock of crows, large and menacing, swooped down, their beady eyes fixated on the adventurers. These weren't ordinary crows. These were the infamous cloud thieves, notorious for their cunning and their love of shiny objects. They attacked with a ferocity that surprised Joni and Rami, their sharp beaks pecking at the kite's fabric. Rami, quick thinking as always, activated a sonic device he built, emitting a high-pitched frequency that startled the crows, sending them scattering into the clouds. Finally, they reached their destination, a hidden cave shrouded in mist, perched precariously on a cloud spire. Inside they found no chests overflowing with gold, no glittering jewels. Instead, they discovered a magnificent crystal, pulsing with a soft ethereal light. It wasn't the treasure of legend, but something far more valuable. An ancient inscription on the cave wall revealed the crystal's true nature, a weather balancer, a vital component in maintaining the delicate equilibrium of the clouds and preventing devastating storms. The cloud thieves, it turned out, weren't after gold. They were trying to steal the crystal, causing chaos and unleashing the fury of the mountains. Upon Skyreach, Joni and Rami understood the gravity of their discovery. Carefully, they secured the crystal and began their descent. As they neared the village, they felt the change. The wind, once turbulent and unpredictable, calmed. The clouds, once dark and menacing, softened into fluffy, harmless shapes. They had not found gold, but they had saved their village from destruction. The real treasure, they realized, was the safety and well-being of their home, protected by a crystal that shimmered with the promise of peace and serenity. The legend of the treasure in the clouds had been fulfilled not with riches, but with something far more precious: